In early February 2025, President Donald Trump proposed that the United States take control of the Gaza Strip after relocating its Palestinian residents elsewhere. He envisioned transforming Gaza into a prosperous area, referring to it as the potential Riviera of the Middle East. This plan was announced during a press conference with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who appeared supportive of the idea. Trump suggested that Palestinians currently residing in Gaza be resettled in other locations, though he did not specify where. Following the relocation, the U.S. would assume control over Gaza, aiming to redevelop it into a thriving region, likening it to a Mediterranean resort destination. Trump believed that with U.S. oversight, Gaza could be transformed into a prosperous area, potentially boosting economic opportunities in the region. By relocating Palestinians and redeveloping Gaza, Trump aimed to address ongoing conflicts, particularly those involving Hamas, the governing entity in Gaza, designated as a terrorist organization by the U.S. The proposal was met with swift and widespread condemnation from various international actors. Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas rejected the plan, stating that it represented a serious violation of international law and was an attempt to forcibly remove Palestinians from their homeland. UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres warned against any form of ethnic cleansing, emphasizing that such actions are unacceptable and violate international norms. International Criminal Court, ICC. Following the proposal, Trump imposed sanctions on the ICC, accusing it of illegitimately targeting the U.S. and Israel. The ICC condemned these sanctions, vowing to continue its judicial work. The UN and European nations called for the sanctions to be reversed, and the UK distanced itself from the U.S. sanctions, supporting the ICC's independence. Countries worldwide, including U.S. allies and adversaries, criticized the proposal. Many viewed it as an attempt to forcibly displace Palestinians and undermine their aspirations for statehood. Human rights organizations expressed concerns over potential violations of international law and the exacerbation of regional tensions. The forced relocation of an entire population and the subsequent takeover of their land were seen as clear breaches of international law, particularly regarding the rights of displaced persons. The proposal was labeled by some as a form of ethnic cleansing, aiming to remove a specific ethnic group from their ancestral land. Critics argued that forcibly relocating Palestinians could lead to further instability in the Middle East, potentially inciting violence and undermining peace efforts. The plan was perceived as disregarding Palestinian aspirations for an independent state and self-determination. President Trump's proposal to relocate Palestinians and have the U.S. take control of Gaza was intended to bring economic development and resolve ongoing conflicts. However, it faced significant global backlash due to concerns over violations of international law, potential ethnic cleansing, regional destabilization, and the undermining of Palestinian rights and aspirations.